Hey Cam fam, welcome back to Keeping Up with Cam. So today we are coming at you with our toddler boy hairstyle number 17. Yes, number 17, and we're still going strong thanks to you guys. So thank you again for tuning in. For those of you who are new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. Thumbs up this video if you like it, and hit us up in that comment section down there, guys. Let us know if you like our hairstyles, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, product inquiries. Let us know. We love talking to you guys, okay? Now let's get into the video. So we are starting with our Coconut and Hibiscus Kids Curling Butter Cream. This is the Shea Moisture product, brand spanking new. I haven't used this in a while, guys. I was just like, oh, do I really need to spend that much money on a product? And let me tell you, yeah, you do. For us here, it's I believe $14 or $15.99, maybe $16.99, but it does what it's supposed to do. It moisturizes the hair, it curls it properly, it doesn't leave it sticky, it doesn't leave it dry and brittle after it dries. So I did try and go with a little bit of a cheaper route and use the Cantu leave-in, and I'm not a fan. The only thing I like from Cantu would be his shampoo and conditioner. Other than that, not really my vibe. But this Shea Moisture curling buttercream, definite must buy if you guys need something to moisturize our kitty's hair, okay? All right, so after parting the hair into two horizontally, we are going to now take the back section and part that as well into two sections, and then we're going to work from there. I am honestly a stickler for straight lines. I try my hardest to get my lines as straight as I can with him, but it's hard, especially in the back, because like you can see, we're doing it in the high chair. I don't get full access, especially if I'm recording a hairstyle. And he's a little kid. He loves to move around. He loves to squirm. You can see him going. So it is a little bit hard. And I think we got a little water in his ear there. But just, try your best. If they're not straight, nobody's gonna judge you. Our kids are small. What can they expect from us right now? But once they do get older and they understand, okay, you know what, we're doing our hair today, then they'll sit still. They'll know that, okay, I gotta put my head down, I gotta put my head up, and it'll get easier. So once we transition from toddler hairstyles to middle school kid hairstyles, our lines will be a lot straighter. So after we sectioned the back into 4, we had 2 horizontals on top of each other. We're going to go to the top sections that we had, and we're going to do the same type of parting. We're going to do little horizontal sections throughout. So I'm going to end up having, I believe, 3 in the front. Well, 3 on each side in the front, so that's 6 total, and then 4 in the back total. And this is what we're looking like, all sectioned out, back and front. Oh guys, my holy grail of products, CurlyKids mixed hair care frizz control paste. It's always a mouthful every time I say it, but I promise you guys, buy it. It works so well. I've never had any complaints. It's not damaged or changed his hair in any way, shape, or form. I love my frizz control paste. As you guys can see, I started on the other side. It was out of focus for like the whole thing. So instead of taking it out and rebraiding, because that's my favorite side to record, I just flipped him around so you guys can see it from this side where it's not out of focus. So if you guys remember the throwback, like old school retro hairstyle that I did, whether you guys call it the fish bones or you call it Iversons, this is kind of reminiscent of that video and that hairstyle, in the sense that we are taking hair together and then we're going to braid it all down as one. So what I'm doing is, of each of these 3 sections in the front, I'm going to braid them into the middle. And then I'm going to take the hair that accumulated in the middle and I'm going to braid it down the back. Honestly, it's the weirdest, the weirdest way to put it, but it ended up kind of looking like a dinosaur, which that was kind of like the vibe I was going for. You know, kids love their dinosaurs and their animals, and, you know, so it's kind of like letting them be a part of the fun. Weird, I know, but I really like this one. So we're braiding all of the sections inward. Super simple, super easy braid, nothing to it. And then we're gonna braid it together going backwards, or downwards I should say. Okay, so with the front section done, we're just going to put that away, tie it up for a second, and we're going to finish up the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those sections. We're not braiding them inward like we did with the front. We're just going to elastic them off. Elastic them off? I guess that's the way you say it. And then you're going to just braid the ends. So you're just going to braid it down like a regular, kind of like a really big box braid type of thing. So you're going to braid it down and then you just add an elastic at the end. Also, you could do this as twists if you prefer. I mean, it will be twists in the back and braids in the front. You could also twist these and then twist the end of the braid that we're going to make from the braids in the front. So, you know, different variations, whatever you like, whatever you want to jazz up this style with. But I went with braids, just easier, just flows. And also with the way that his hair is like 3 different curl patterns, sometimes the twists don't come out that great, especially if they're still partly wet. It's easier to do it when it's dry, so I know what his hair is looking like at the time. So Cam got a little scared and he wanted me to hold his hand. But we are starting on, well, attempting to. We're going to be starting on the braid going downwards. So you're just going to unbraid the ends of the braids that you already did. And you're going to take them and braid them just a normal, simple, it's kind of like you're doing straight back braids, but it's just one braid. You're incorporating all the hair as you pass it, as you go past it, you're going to add it in, and you're just going to braid it downward. Try and make sure you eliminate the lumps. Try and make sure you keep it as straight as possible so it doesn't look like it's a little zigzag, all over the place. And just keep it as neat as you can and just go all the way down. And then when you get to the end there, you're going to just braid the tip. As you can see, I did comb it out a little bit. His hair is wet, so we need as much detangling as possible. And then we are finishing off the braid and adding an elastic at the end. So I went back in with the Shea Moisture just to lay the hair down a little bit, keep it straighter in the front. I think that's just because I couldn't find the Frizz Control paste, but whatever works for you guys, you can put that on there. I did use a do-rag to preserve this style, just because as you can see in the front, it wasn't laying down as nicely as I would like yet, especially since his hair was wet. So this way, as it dries flat. Please make sure you guys mind their ears. I did fix this, but that looks so uncomfortable. I can't believe you didn't freak out. But yeah, so I didn't put the do-rag on as you would like properly do it, just because I don't want to crease the single braids in the back. So I put the do-rag strings underneath them, and then I just tied the do-rag around the single braids loosely. And voila, look at that, guys. Our hairstyle is complete. This works up super quick, super easy, and it looks super great. We've got this like funky T-Rex vibe going with the braid in the front, and then we have the single braids in the back. Again, that's 3 braids on each side in the front going inward, and then we have that one big braid going back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try it. Let us know how it turns out. If you have any questions, concerns, let us know. Subscribe, thumbs up, like this video, share it, and we'll see you again.